Hi guys, this is the look that I'm going to be doing today. It's actually inspired by a good friend of mine, and she knows who she is. I was kind of going for an evening look. We're going out tonight to my cousin's and we're going to party, so this is what I came up with. Very dramatic, edgy, colorful, and sparkly at the same time. Can't go wrong. I hope you like it. I hope you watch, and I hope you try it out. And let's get started. Okay, first I'm going to use my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. And then I'm going to put it all under the brow. And just put a little extra on the lid. Just because you want the white to show right there. And then I'm also going to put it under the waterline. Just like that, and then I'm just going to smooth it out. And then under the waterline, I'm just going to use a small smudger brush to smudge out that, or to spread out the white. I don't like using my finger for that part just because it kind of tends to go a little lower than I want it to. You want it just to stay right under the waterline. Okay, and then the first step I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my crease just right there, and I'm going to use, it's a Sonia Kashuk pencil brush. It looks just like that. It's got a really fine tip to it. And then I'm just going to use the black NYX eyeshadow. And then you're just going to draw your line right over the crease, or however high you want it to go. I just usually go right over the crease. And then you can also shape that however you want it to. So after that, you're going to want to apply your white eyeshadow right over your eyelid using just a regular flat brush and my NYX white eyeshadow, which is still in powdered form. And then you're just going to apply that all over your eyelid. And don't worry about the fallout at first, because you can always brush that away later. It's going to make a mess, but you're just going to want to pack the white onto your lid right below where you made that line. Okay, so it looks like that. And then I'm going to use, for the next step, I'm going to apply the blue. And for that part, I'm using another Sugar Pale Loose eyeshadow. This one's called Royal Sugar. It looks just like this. It's a very, very blue, royal blue color, and it's got a lot of sparkle, and it's got like a blue shimmer to it. It's not even a shimmer, it's just like a glitter, like a sparkle, but it's awesome. I don't know if you noticed, but I use a lot of their products in my videos, as well as every day, just because I absolutely love their stuff. All the colors of their eyeshadows, they've got eyelashes, pressed eyeshadows, loose eyeshadows, they've got palettes, and the colors are just amazing. And I'm going to put a little bit of that into the cap. And I'm going to use that flat brush again. And then just right over where you made that line, just kind of brush it over. And then just kind of take it out to where you want it to point right there. And because on this one, because of the eye pencil that you use as a base, sometimes it's a little harder to brush it over. So most of the time I usually like to pat it on first, just because when you're patting it on, you're getting all the sparkle from the blue, and then it's a little bit more dramatic. The color is a lot more vibrant. So I kind of just pat it on first. So once you're done with that part, I'm going to take my white eyeshadow and just go right under the brow for the highlight. For the highlight, and then also you're going to want to blend out the edges of that blue that you just put on. It's just kind of like a quick sweeping motion over the edge. It blends it out really well. Okay, and then I'm going to go over that with a shimmer white eyeshadow. This is the Essence one. It's called Chill Out. It's just a shimmery white eyeshadow, and I'm going to go over the white. So once you've done that, and you've blended the white, and then you put the shimmer under there, if you need to, you can go back with the blue and kind of just, if you feel you need to, blend it out just a little more. And then the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to take a loose black eyeshadow. This is another Sugar Pill one, and this one's called Stella. And this one is another shimmer loose eyeshadow. It's black, but it's got like a rainbow kind of glitter in it. It's very, very cool. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that in the cap also. And then with a smudger brush, I'm going to go along that line where we cut the crease, just like on this side here, and just stay along the line, not too high because you want the blue to show. And then I'm just going to go along that line first, just to blend it out. Okay, just blend it out along the line. And then usually for this technique I use the same thing you would do when you're applying winged eyeliner. You're going to want to just follow that line and then kind of go upward to create your outside line, and then just across, and you're filling it in, but instead of the straight line, you're just kind of blending out that area. And then what I'm going to do now is apply a little bit of glitter to my eyelid. Not too much. Normally I use when I use the LA Splash eyeshadow Sailor Base, I'll use the whole applicator, and I'll just like rub it over the entire lid. But for this one, because I want the white to show more, I'm just adding a little sparkle to it. I just put some on the back of my hand, and then with my finger, just gonna kind of rub it out a little bit. Just get barely a little bit on your finger, and then you're just gonna want to tap it all the way across the lid, but not too much to where it ruins the white eyeshadow. But you're just gonna tap it on that part, and then you're gonna apply your glitter. You're just gonna tap that over it, so it's not too much, but enough to get a little sparkle out of it. And then just get rid of the fallout so it looks just like that. For below the waterline where I applied the base, I'm going to go back with the Sugar Pill and a smudger brush, and I'm just going to apply that all along the bottom right there. And then you want to go up, connect that line, and you kind of blend it out just a little bit, not too much. Okay, so it looks like that. And then I'm just going to apply a black eyeliner with an eyeliner pencil on the waterline. Now for the top, I'm going to be using a blue liquid liner, and this one is from Wet n Wild, and there's no name or anything on it, but it's number 862A. It's just a very, very, very bright blue liquid liner. And then I'm just going to apply that on the top. And then you're going to want to put a little bit of a thick coat on that, just because you're going to need it to still be kind of damp for the next step. Okay, just like that. And then before that dries, really quick, you want to go back with your Sugarpea Royal Sugar and a smudger brush. And you're going to want to pat that right on top of where you just applied the blue liner. So only over the blue part. And try not to get it on the white. Okay, so you can see it makes the blue liner pop really, really well now. And then I'm just going to take a regular black liquid liner, and then I'm just going to apply a very, 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 very thin line right over the lash line, but like right below the blue. Just a very thin line. And you're going to want that to follow along the wing as well. Okay. So it looks just like that. And then you're going to want to just apply your mascara. And then what I'm going to do is just go with my powder brush, kind of just sweep it over everywhere just to get rid of some of the fallout from the eyeshadow, the loose eyeshadows and the glitter. And then I'm just going to apply my blush. And then blend that out with the powder brush. And then for the last step, I'm just going to apply a very pale pink to my lips. And I'm going to use my Sand Pink NYX lip liner. Not too dark, just enough to where you can see the color. And then I'm just going to apply a pink gloss to it. Okay, so that completes the look. Very bright but very dark at the same time with a lot of sparkle. I went ahead and applied some false lashes just to make it more dramatic. Yeah, so I hope you liked it. I hope it works for you. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So don't forget to subscribe, and thank you to everybody that has. Also thank you to my friend that inspired me for this look. You know who you are. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.